I'm very interested in what we were doing prior to the arrival of Europeans in Africa, because I feel like it's closer to who we are as our heritage. And then I would say in the last 5 years, I haven't come back to Christianity. I've actually spent a lot of time studying Nigeria's history. So the colonial history of the 1900s, and then the transatlantic slave trading period before that. And I'm actually interested in looking at traditional Yoruba religion because it predates the advent of Christianity in Nigeria. I think Portuguese tried to bring Christianity to Nigeria. Well, Nigeria's like 50-50 Muslim in the north, Christian in the south. It's been Muslim since I think the 11th century. And then in the south, the Portuguese tried to bring Christianity in the 1500s. It didn't really stick. And then the British came in the 1800s and were like, oh, here's a Bible.
They did their thing.
Yeah, give us your palm oil.
Yeah.
And then now, most of sub-Saharan Africa is like Christian, but like most of that has been since the 1900s. That spread of religion. So I'm very interested in what we were doing prior to the arrival of Europeans in Africa, because I feel like it's closer to who we are as our heritage. What I find interesting is that my name is Timi.
Oh.
But the Olu, which means God, isn't talking about the Christian God. My name existed prior to Christianity. If you look in a Yoruba Bible, Olorun is the word for God, but that's what Yoruba people have been calling God since the beginning. So I'm still on that journey. I'm still kind of looking into it. But when you go back to the beginning and you look at like the moments just before the Big Bang and just the energy that was there, like that's either God or God created that energy. Like it's got to have come from somewhere. I don't know if you thought we'd be talking about that in this podcast, but here we are.
No, it's all welcome. This is part of the new season.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I mean, I think what's so, for me, refreshing about all of this is the word journey, I think, has been co-opted, of course, by the sort of postmodernist, sort of Foucault-loving folk. But I do think if we take a few steps back, that is the best way to describe faith, right? It's a journey. People go on journeys and they ask questions and they get deeper. Funny enough, I'm actually, my current study, I'm currently studying two things. One is I'm looking at, as you can probably imagine, I'm looking at the Middle East right now. So that's a key area of research for me. I'm reading a bunch of books about